Hi everyone out there in YouTube land. My name is Amy and welcome to my channel. It's good to have you here. Today we're going to do a short flow, and it's just basically something that we can do to improve our flexibility in our hips and our low back. If you're having some low back tension or tightness, this is a great one to do. And when you're ready, go ahead and join me on your mat. We're going to start standing. So let's come into Tadasana, mountain pose. Bring your feet hip width apart, and then just feel the connection of the soles of your feet on your mat. Find your Tadasana, mountain pose. Bring your inner thighs back and your glutes down towards your heels. Lift up through your chest and relax your shoulders away from your ears. Give yourself a moment to become present in your body, aware of your breath. Let's begin by bringing the hands together at prayer pose. Press your palms in towards one another and your thumbs in towards your sternum. Lift up out of your chest. Take a breath in and a breath out. Bring your arms alongside you, palms faced up. As you inhale, reach your arms out, around, and up. Take high mountain pose. Bring your palms to touch, and then take your hands to heart center. Give yourself another moment if you'd like to invite in an intention for your practice. Now is a great time to do that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to the heart center, prayer pose. Consider what you are calling in today. Maybe what you're releasing or letting go of. And then take the arms down. And I'm going to turn and face this way. So come to the front of your mat. Let's take high mountain again. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling and the sky. Soften your knees and take an exhale. Take a forward fold. Utanasana. Let your head come down. Slide your fingertips up your shins and bring your chest forward to Uttanasana. Chest lifts halfway. Exhale, fold it down. Press into your feet, come all the way up. Inhale. Bring your hands to heart center. Bring your feet closer in towards one another. Hug the legs in. As you exhale, bend the knees. Let's find Utkatasana, chair pose. Press the weight into your heels. Sink it back. Reach your arms forward. They can come shoulder height, or you can reach them next to your ears, palms facing each other. Keep pressing back into your heels. One more breath. Inhale, reach your arms high. Once again, high mountain pose. This time, interlace your hands, all but your pointer fingers. As you exhale, take a bend. I'll turn this direction towards you. Take a bend over to the side. Continue to press down through your feet. Maybe the gaze looks under the armpit. One more cycle of breath. Come back up to center. Inhale, reach up tall. Press through your feet. Exhale, bend the other way. One more breath here. Inhale, back up to center. Bring your arms down alongside your body. Just roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Let's do that 2 more times. Take a little pause and take it forward. Shoulders up, back, and down. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Palm down to your Utanasana, forward fold. On an inhale, pick up your left leg, step it back behind you, 3 to 4 feet. Separate your feet so that you're about hip width apart. Now gently bring your knee down, untuck your toe, and with the strength of your feet and your inner thighs hugging in, let's reach the arms up. We'll find low lunge. Come forward, inhale. Shift those hips, and we'll find that nice hip flexor stretch. Now let's transition to half split. So bring your arms down alongside your body and then flex your front foot, your toes the hamstrings. If you need to, you can have some blocks for support or books on either side. Either way, bring the chest forward. Inhale, let's come up. And we'll do that one more time. So as we inhale, we lift up out of the sides of the waist, reach up through your hands and your fingers. Maybe the gaze starts to look up in your Anjanasana, low lunge. And exhale, shift the hips back, bring the arms behind you, straighten the front leg and hinge forward, half split. Inhale one more time, arms come up. And then exhale, let's bring the hands down. Let's tuck the back toe, pick up your front foot and step back. Find a high plank position, shift forward. Shoulders are over the wrists. Now bend the elbows, come down, chaturanga. Take the tops of your feet on the mat. As you inhale, lift to baby cobra. Tuck the toes, exhale to down dog. Take 3 cycles of breath in your downward facing. Send those hips up to the sky. Press evenly through the palms of your hands. Separate those fingers wide. One more breath in and breath out. On your next exhale, step your feet towards your hands. Come into a halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana, bring the chest up. Exhale, take a fold. Press into your feet, root to rise. Inhale, high mountain. Big breath in. Exhale, take a forward fold. Head down. Come up. Step back with your other leg this time. Come into your low lunge, Anjanasana. Inhale, reach your arms up. Start to shift the hips forward. High lunge. Or low lunge, not high lunge. Exhale, straighten that leg, come back. Shift those hips back to your half split. Do that one more time. Inhale to come forward. Getting that hip flexor. And then exhale, bring it back. Inhale forward. Hold and pause. Now bring your hands down. Tuck the back toes. Step back into a plank pose. You can take this on your knees for a modification or keep the knees high. Either way, draw your chest forward. Hug the elbows in towards your rib cage and come on down. Take the tops of your feet on the mat. Inhale, lift to baby cobra. And exhale, tuck your toes, shift your hips up and back. Find your down dog and take 3 cycles of breath. Always an option to have Ujjayi pranayama, that gentle constriction in the throat as you breathe out. Look towards your front of your mat, walk your feet forward. Forward fold. And inhale, let's reach up, high mountain pose. On an exhale, take your forward fold. Plant your hands, step back. Come onto your knees, come onto your forearms, forearm plank. And lift up your knees off the mat, draw navel to spine, press into your forearms. Shoulders should be over the elbows. Hug it in. Nice long line. Straight line in your back here. No piking of the hips. Hold and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees down. Let's sink back to child's pose. Sink your hips down towards your heels. Walk your arms out in front of you. Re-stabilize your breath. Take a big breath in, big breath out. Let it go. Let's bring the palms together, take them behind the head, take a tricep stretch. Take a breath in and a breath out. Relax to your face, neck, shoulders. Allow the hips to descend down towards the heels a little more on your exhales. Re-extend your arms out in front of you. Tense your fingers and press back slightly into your hips. Activate your arms and your fingers here. Let's come on up and we'll swing around and we'll come onto our backs. All right, so keep your knees bent and come down onto your back. And we'll take bridge pose. We'll do a little movement with our bridge today. So walk your feet so that your heels are in towards your glutes. A good measurement would be to bring your hands alongside you. And if your heels touch your middle fingers, then you know you're in a pretty good spot. So basically, knees over ankles. Okay, so once you found that, we'll move a little bit with our bridge. So push into your feet. Begin to lift your hips up. As you lift your hips up, bring your arms up overhead. This is a moving bridge. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, down. Bring your knees into your chest. Hug them in. You can take a hold of your tops of your shins. You can even grab back behind your thighs. And this is wind pose. Rock a little side to side. It's a great little self-massage for the low back. I'm going to do a couple rolls here, back and forth. All right, from here, keep your right knee into your chest and then straighten your left leg and extend it all the way down to your mat. Okay, now reach your right arm out to the side to a T. Let's take supine spinal twist. Bring your left hand to the outer edge of your right knee. Begin to guide it over to the left. And let's take 2 more cycles of breath. Twisting poses are wonderful for the spinal health, also really good for detox. So any kind of twisting poses are great for that. Getting into the internal organs. Let's bring it back up to center. Inhale, bring both knees into your chest, hug it in. All right, let's extend the right leg down. Keep that left knee hugged in. Right hand goes to the outer edge. And take your left arm out to the side. Throw your blocks if you need to. Really didn't mean to throw that, but it was in my way. That's how it works in yoga, especially when you're using props. Inhale and exhale. Let it out. Let it go. Now for an added bonus, you can draw your left ear to your left shoulder. Look over to your left fingers. Breathe. All right, engage your abdominal core. Bring yourself back to center and hug it in one more time. A wind pose. All right, now from here, bring your feet down onto the mat and then extend your legs out long. Let's take Savasana. Bring your arms out to the side, palms facing up so that we can open up through the chest and the heart. Once you arrive, take a nice deep breath in, the deepest breath you've taken all day long. As you exhale, sigh it out, let it go. Give yourself this moment to take in the practice of yoga. Savasana is a time that we integrate everything that our mind, our body, and our spirit did during our practice. So it's so important to take this time. Don't shut the video off yet. Give yourself permission to be here now. Rest, relax, let go. You deserve to feel good. Begin to deepen your breath. And of course, if you'd like to stay in your Shavasana a little bit longer, if you have the time, please do so. I highly recommend staying in your Shavasana 5, 10, even 15 minutes if that's what your body is asking of you today. Honor that. Otherwise, if you'd like to reawaken the body, start to move the fingers, the toes, the ankles. It's always kind of nice to take your arms up overhead, to take a nice long body stretch, maybe take a sigh or a yawn. And then bend the elbow or bend the knees into the chest, draw it in, hug it in, a little ball. And let's roll off to our right side. In our fetal pose, give yourself a moment here of nourishment. I'm going to start to press our way up. Let's make our way to a comfortable seat. So we can cross at the shins here, come into your Utkatasana, easy pose. Take one hand to your chest and one hand to your belly. And reconnect with your breath, bring awareness to your body. Be curious where the breath is in the body and see if you can't begin to deepen that breath, even bringing awareness to the belly. As you breathe in, breathe into the belly, and as you breathe out, feel it contract and release, let go. So equal breaths in and out through the nose. Give yourself a moment to honor your practice once again, giving yourself this time of nourishment. We live in a busy world. As we know, there's many distractions. Yoga is a wonderful way that we can connect with ourselves and give ourselves time to nourish our bodies, our minds. Breathe our way through the day, remembering that when the breath slows down, so does the mind. Let go of your breath and just return back to your normal pace. Let's bring the hands together. So press your palms in towards one another. Lift up out of your chest. Sit up nice and tall. Again, take one more deep breath in and a deep breath out through the nose. As you exhale, take a bow down to your heart center, honoring yourself for being here and showing up on your mat today. And if you are still here watching this video, thank you so much. It's always an honor and a privilege to be your guide on your yoga journey. Thank you so much. Namaste. And if you are looking to find any other yoga information, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel, and I will continue to offer videos. I'd love to hear your comments and see how you did with this yoga flow, a little mini session. All right, have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye. Take care.